Hello, welcome to Soul Sound, a weekly offering. I'm the chanting queen. Last night I knew what I was going to bring today to the table. Full Soul Sound this week, the throat chakra, and the activation that we can bring or give ourselves just by using sounds, just by using vibrations that can really activate our throat chakra and our wanting to speak up. Last night I was like, this is what I need to bring to whomever needs to hear it. So I invite you for this little guided meditation to just rub your hands to create a little bit of heat and bring it on your upper heart and solar plexus chakra, and we're going to take some deep breaths together. Through the nose, making sure that we are filling up the stomach, the diaphragm first, up to the chest. And then as we release, we're going to release from the chest up to the diaphragm. All through the nose. Preparing our body for the activation. Remembering what our soul needs and what it has been through. We're just energy. We're rippling from past lives, from our childhood, from things that were said to us when we were younger that are not necessarily relevant anymore, but we're still carrying some old beliefs, some old, almost like ancient mentality. People that have told us, that have told either in this life or in past lives, to stay quiet. That what we had to say was not relevant or important. It carries with us in our DNA, in our cell composition, in our energy centers. Already starting the clearing here. The throat is totally related to our womb center, to a cervix. It's connecting through the heart, through the solar plexus chakra, which is our embodied self, our anchored self, through the sacral, which is our creative flow, our sexual energy, our creative energy. So when we're blocked here, we're blocked everywhere, right? Time to let go of that fear of saying the wrong thing, of that fear of hurting, of creating disagreement. It's time for us to speak up and use our voice, use our power, the power that we have inside of us to speak up, to use our voice. It not only liberates us from all the stagnant energy in our centers, in our chakras, but it also, here's Lulu visiting us. Where is she? She's right there. So yeah, it helps us liberate us from disease, from stagnant energy in the body. But it's also about letting go and destroying any limiting beliefs that we have still to this day, that we're showing our kids. Let's just add a little bit of sound to this clearing. Whatever our soul needs to move on to our next phase, to move on to being able to say what we want to say, not walking on eggshells. We have the right to speak. We have the right to have our own thoughts. We have the right to share when we're not okay. When we're not okay with a situation or what has been done. We are ready to release the fear of being heard and the fear of not being understood. That's a big one. Asking all of our guides, angels, source, creator, to bring us the words that we need and the strength that we need to be vocal and to bring our ideas, our feelings, our side of the story to the table, to the surface, to the truth. Because we are deserving to be heard, but also because what we say has an impact. And staying silent affect like anything else, right? Consequences from our actions, from our words. And words are so much more than feelings and thoughts. Words are also spells, right? They impact us on all levels. And being able to liberate yourself, especially in the throat area and in your creative center, in your circles chakra, and your lower chakras, helps your cohesion, being cohesive, being able to move, release any stagnant energy in your body. Deep breath in and a sigh through the mouth. Maybe a little bit of movement to release any old energies, any old beliefs that telling us that your words are not worth being shared, that being silent is better. No. Well, sometimes being silent is better. But when you have to say something in your workspace, in your friendships, in your relationship, in your family gatherings, being able to speak up is so powerful. And know that you are heard no matter what. If you're not heard by the person or the group listening to you, or if you're not being understood by them, there is ripple to speaking up. You never know who hears you, who can be touched by your words, who you can shift their whole world by speaking up, right? I want to share a little bit of a channeled chant to support the soul clearing this morning for Soul Sound. Thank you for the love. The root syllable mantra for the throat chakra is hum, H-A-M. So we're going to improvise a little bit here vocally with the syllable and my djembe, my mini djembe, one of the instruments that accompanies my voice in my session. I also wanted to share that I have Back to the Basics in 2 days, a free workshop. If you're watching this late, it will be on my website. It will be on YouTube. It will be available. Back to the Basics is all about the breath, the voice, and understanding and listening to the body's wisdom. This might be for you to help you out being more confident and understand the innate medicines that we have within ourselves, but also how to utilize them to clear your energy centers and to just feel like better, refreshed, grounded, and how it can impact the nervous system. Okay, let's see what chant is being channeled here for you. I invite you to chant alone or just stay still, maybe meditating while you listen and you take on the vocal codes, the sound codes that are coming out for us today on Soul Sound. Deep breath in and sigh out as we release any stagnant energy, any emotion, any old beliefs that no longer resonates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, this is what needed to come out today. Soul Sound, thank you for being here. I'll be offering those weekly to show a little bit of what I do. It's so much deeper than that. We work in the Akashic field. in private session, we retrieve a past life or an old belief just like this, and do a much deeper clearing. We add sound activation or mantras. Could be in English, could be in Pali or in Sanskrit, or could just be vocal activations like I just shared, to really clear any stagnation, any block that we have in our energy centers in our system. Because we are energy, and we are, if we've never worked with energy, if we are holding really old secrets or things that need to be said, that need to be shared, know that I am a safe space for this, and that you can always book in a Nakashik. I keep wanting to burp, and I haven't eaten or drank much yet, so this is just a clearing that keeps continuing. So whenever you watch this and enjoy this little throat chakra activation, feel free to leave a message or comment, or to reach out if you need any support. It's nice to have sometimes that ear outside of our network that understand, that's been through it, and that understand what we need to clear, what we need to let go, what we need to share with our voice. So know that I am a safe space for this, without judgment, and that you can utilize any practitioner that you feel called to work with. It's kind of an ethics, and that's a little bit part of our purpose and what we're here for. So thank you for being here live or in replay. Sending you so much love. Namaste.